All right, safe to say I'm gonna try to start taking this vlogging thing seriously. I got another video coming out soon. I'm gonna work on editing tonight. That's gonna talk about some of the people that have watched my videos and have reached out to me and the amazing support that I've received thus far. I appreciate it greatly. I'm going to talk about that all in one video, so I'll spare that now. But I do. If you watch this and you've added anything to me, even if it seems redundant or maybe I responded with, yeah, I've looked into, or something like that. Like, don't let that go for granted. Like, I appreciate all the support. But just went to the local Walmart and picked up this is a 27-inch curved monitor that I'm gonna start doing all my editing on. I'm still gonna use my me and the wife's MacBook Pro for it, but between this and I have a new vlog camera coming. I said I was gonna do everything on an iPhone, and to this point I have done everything on an iPhone. Here's the problem: is I want to record some of my conversations that I've had, and unless my wife is around, I can't record those conversations. So it was either go buy a new iPhone or buy, we'll call, a budget vlog camera. So I did, and once I get that in the mail, I think tomorrow, I'll do a video showing some of that as well. But this is kind of going to be an unboxing of this video, or this monitor, and setting it up and playing around with it. So, I don't know if it's going to stay here. I don't know if it's going to live here. This is the dining room table of my dad's house where we're staying currently. But, very nice setup. Here's one of the clips from one of the vlogs I already posted. I don't know what's going on with the volume currently. Let me see. All right, so this is the next day. I got the volume all sorted out. So currently, I got to get speakers for this, but again, I don't know if it's going to live here, but the volume is playing out of here. But that's the setup. Using iMovie to edit. This is what I'm working on thus far. So, cool little setup. Working on the next vlog. I got a couple in the pipe. I'm always open to suggestions. If you know a better editing software, this is iMovie and I like it. But as I get more serious, I'll probably upgrade. But for now, I dig it because it's free and it works well. But if you have a better suggestion for that as well, I'm interested to hear it in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It helps me out. I think I've got, I don't know, 40 subscribers at the moment, which thank you to everybody who has subscribed. I know that's not a lot, but we all got to start somewhere. Get to my first 100. I'll make a 100 video and we'll continue that streak. I genuinely think that, you know, anybody can get value out of these video series as I'm learning the process and building all of this. So appreciate all the support thus far. Got a video coming about that specifically, and we'll keep it going. All right, so the big item has arrived. So when I initially set out this challenge, I said I was going to do everything from an iPhone. And to this point, that's what everything's been done with. In fact, probably the next 3 vlogs will be all shot from an iPhone, which totals, 6 or 7. We've had a really long day. I'm not going to get into the details of it, but we ended up at urgent care with both our kids for an unfortunate incident, is what it is. But we came home to this, which is, I'm going to unbox real quick, and at some point I'll do a review, but I don't like to, you know, give my opinion on things to anybody out there who's looking to maybe start what I've started. This was $350 for the normal, and I decided to upgrade. I think it was a $150 upgrade that came with a mic, which I may or may not use here and there. I don't know. I just have to test it out.
a bigger handle and a stand. That might be it. It's called like the vlog kit or something like that. And I'll go over all that here in a second when I open it up. But yeah, so I said everything was gonna be shot with an iPhone. Everything up to this point has been, but as I've said already a couple times, I wanted something else that was actually, in fact, cheaper than an iPhone if you're going to go get, an iPhone specifically for vlogging, so that when I'm taking phone calls from the bank and some of these other, real estate agents, those kinds of things, all of the stuff that I'm working on, vendors at some point, maybe auctioneers at some point, I can vlog it while on the phone. So between this, the monitor setup that you've seen earlier in this vlog, I'm now taking it seriously. Not that I didn't from the beginning, but now things are getting real. I want to improve the quality of the vlog. I want my viewers, whoever that is, whether it's 100 people or 10 million people, to enjoy the vlogs, which is why because I think I have an important message to say. I think between if you know me at all, I have so much passion about building this life, that I think my message is very important for anybody. And it's not my message alone. A lot of people out there have a similar message, but I'm just another guy from the rooftop screaming it. So I want it to be an enjoyable video series for people to watch. So I decided to invest in what I think is a pretty cool vlog camera. It's not one of those big Canons. I had the option of going with like a Sony mirrorless. My wife actually has a Sony mirrorless. I just typically walk around or move the camera around. That's why I'm doing this right now, to show you whenever I'm vlogging. And the Sony we have does not have built-in stabilization, so I would have had to buy a gimbal for it. And then you're talking about this big old thing walking around. I didn't want that, which is why I went with what I went with. So let me get this camera propped up, and I'll show you what I went with. All right, so I've never done any type of unboxing. Bear with me. I don't have anywhere good to prop the camera up. Lower angles aren't my thing, but we're going to make it work because that's what we've been doing this entire time. So I got my knife here that I've cut myself with more times than I'd like to admit. In fact, as I'm opening this up dangerously, I stabbed myself the other day on accident, and in the process of stabbing myself, I hit a nerve. I almost scratched my ear with an open knife. I hit a nerve, or it just puddled up with blood, and for the next couple days, this entire area here was swollen. It was actually quite painful. So, got the cool little plastic, and this is the vlog camera that I decided to go with. So I'll open the box up real quick. I doubt it's got enough charge to really turn it on, and that'll be a completely different video. Just for the sake of showing you my upgraded vlog kit is the only reason I'm doing this unboxing. And some people really dig unboxings. I've caught myself watching videos on them before, YouTube videos. Some people do not. So if you're one of those people that do not, probably shouldn't have dropped that the way that I did. I guess this is where the vlog ends for you now. I don't know what any of this stuff does, and I'm not going to sit here and try to figure it out for you guys. This is, I did get the Creator Combo. That's I forget what these things are called, rat tail or something like that. They're the dust mic portion of it, so it's going to go on, I think, this little box here. I think this is the microphone here, and if it's outside, that's exactly what this is. I remember this from just the ad. So if it's outside and I want to put the microphone on my collar or something like that, hopefully you guys will be able to hear me better. We'll just have to test it out. That's the whole part of this entire thing, from starting the vlog to learning to be, I guess, a YouTuber. I don't know if I can call myself that. Maybe not until I start getting paid by YouTube. I just broke that because somebody came to the door. So back to what I was saying. So got a couple things. This thing here for the sound out in the wind elements, and kind of in tune with this entire thing. These are all just adapters. Just trying to figure this thing out as I go. I don't know anything. I didn't know anything about vlogging when I started. I have since learned a little bit more about video editing and gone on to learn a little bit about vlog cameras and comparisons and those kinds of things. So That's what this whole process is about. And anybody watching this, I encourage you to do the same for yourself. So that's that. This is, I think, a case here. Oh man, this thing's a lot smaller than I thought it was. That's cool. Don't get me wrong, but it is much smaller than I thought it was. So let me see if it'll turn on right now. So that's a screen. Sorry, I'm figuring this out as I'm talking to you guys. I'll probably skip through a little bit of this. Don't know how much I'll leave. Power on. Yep. Look at that. So this thing is tiny. Look, I didn't know how tiny it was when I ordered it. For size comparison, this is a normal 12-ounce flavored water, and this is the DJI Pocket 2. The cool thing about it, I don't know if you can see as I'm swinging that around, this tip here is on its own gimbal. So as I bounce around, do whatever, it's on its own gimbal, and that's actually really sweet. There's going to be a learning lesson to that alone, but very cool. I think there's a way to flip it around to record the other way. Again, learning lesson to be said, but very cool. Much smaller than I thought it was. Let's see if this is the base. Yep, just pulls off, I think. Yep, pulls off. And then boom. Now you have the bigger creator stand. I don't know if this is an external battery or not, but as you can see, it went from this to that. So now you have a much bigger handle, and I apologize for the low angle. It's just the best I had to deal with at the time. And then there's also a stand that goes to this. Here it is here. Screws into the bottom here. I'll do that real quick, and this is kind of where I'll end it. Because I'm going to do a review on it after using it for a while at some point. And then you have a little tripod stand that I can set up like this. And set up. Let me see if I can get this. Yep, and set up. So now, instead of dealing with this low angle nonsense that I'm dealing with at the moment, I could have it, set up looking at me. So, all things considered, I haven't done anything with it, but I'm very happy with the look of it, the feel of it, how small it is. Because holding your arm out here, trying to get vlogged and all of that, like even with a phone, can get tiresome, especially if you're trying to talk for a long time. So, very excited about it. Very excited to start doing stuff with this. And then, very excited to start using the setup here. Again, I don't know if this is where it's going to live, but the big monitor, the MacBook, I got some speakers hooked up for editing. Very excited about all of that. Very cool things to come. I've got some vlogs in the works right now that I'm editing. This will get pushed out first because I didn't want to accidentally delete the one that I was editing already with the monitor unveiling review, whatever you want to call it. So that'll be pushed out first. You'll see this first. Then I have vlogs in the works. I have a really hot one coming out. It's almost like a rant one, which I'll probably throw out every now and then because when I'm in the truck is when I do a lot of my thinking. If you're new here, go check out my first couple. I explain my purpose, why I've started this vlog. If you're not new here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Again, my mission is not to become a YouTuber full time, but all of that stuff helps. And if you disagree or you have any suggestions, anything in between, drop a comment below.